Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald here alongside Simon Miller. Gemma Miller up on the camera. We've got a match that I'll be honest, I've been nervous about, Simon. It's a
little pensive.
Yeah. Central Idaho League tilt between the Kellogg Wildcats and the Priest River Spartans. Now, the Wildcats come into this with a sterling record. 18, 19, and 1.
Mm-hmm.
They're undefeated in league. They haven't dropped a set in league play.
They even upped their match count by going to the tournament a couple weekends ago.
Yeah. They are taking on a team that I wouldn't say Priest River's had their number, but Priest River has been a thorn the last few years. And even this year in their match up in Priest, the Wildcats had to battle. This is the toughest test that we're going to see the Wildcats face in league, and they're playing for a league championship tonight.
We've kind of asked for it, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've said, hey.
Someone come take this from us, or at least try. Priest opens with an ace there, and then airballs one. Starting tonight for Coach Caitlin Ward and the Priest River Spartans, number 1, senior Kennedy Kingery. Number 15 of the libero, junior Callie Stanger. Number 3, senior Jada Storo. Number 6, junior Riley Dixon. Number 9, junior Reagan Turner. Number 11, senior Aaliyah Jensen. And number 13, a sophomore, McKinley Burgess Duquette.
That's a great name, by the way.
It's a solid one.
I love it.
If you're going to hyphen, make sure it's a good one. Now, the Wildcats going with their normal starting lineup. Ooh, what a block there. And that is senior Danny Hendrickson, number 13. Sophomore, number 7, Aaliyah Philp. Junior, number 2, Jordan Studsky. Wow, what a hit.
Oh, and what a dig off the archway. I thought that was a point.
Number 3, sophomore, Ella Regina. Number 1, junior Paige Regina. And the freshman. Oh, what a hit there by Danny.
I had to choose for replays. I already chose. I don't think I chose wrong, but I didn't get that one.
How many are we only allowed to hit the replay button once?
I mean, there's a buffer and it goes off of time. Unless we have a replay truck outside where there's multiple computers doing that.
We're not the
I'm not
WWE.
there yet.
We don't have.
Hit me up, Rick.
Yeah.
Let's get the Wildcats Live production van.
And we did not have the opportunity to announce our freshman Greta Engel. She rounds out the starting lineup. These Wildcats, as I mentioned, undefeated in Central Idaho League play. We're going to get a net there.
Josh, wait a minute. You're just trying to get to the starting lineups, and the action has been so frenetic down here.
Furious.
We can't even focus. So
that last rally.
Good job getting through that, by the way.
The last two teams, or the last 2 points, have been just incredible to watch. But all the Wildcats have to do tonight to effectively lock up the Central Idaho League Championship, as Leah Philp does a nice
we can talk about that now, can't we? Because they can't hear us.
Yeah, they can't. Well, they can't hear us, and it's important. The Wildcats, if they win this opening set, they are the uncrowned, because there's still the one formality later this week when they take on St. Mary's,
right?
Winless St. Mary's, that they will be the Central Idaho League champions and effectively earn the right to host the district tournament.
You just created locker room material for St. Mary's.
Absolutely, and that's fine. For the community down there, it's a rivalry. It's a healthy rivalry.
Absolutely.
And while they got our number this year in football, what a kill there by Danny Hendrickson, but it's going to sail long. That's Tammy Atkins right there on the call.
Oh, Tammy's back. We missed Tammy last week.
So she must have had a good angle if she's calling it long. This is a plucky Priest River team. This is a team with names in it that you and I have said quite a bit over the past 3-4 years of doing this.
Yeah.
I look and I see Kennedy Kingery, I see Jada Storo, I see Reagan Turner, Aaliyah Jensen.
There's some ballers down there.
And there's some names that when you have that kind of Greta.
Hey,
Danny, Gretchen,
when I
Greta.
see some of the carnage down there, I'm at a loss for names as well.
And talk about this would be a great Wildcat team without Greta. Like, they have the horses.
Mm-hmm. And the leadership and the experience. And
Greta,
with Greta, it's like
unfair. It feels unfair. Oh, we're getting a tip. We're going to get a touch there on the block. I didn't see it. I don't know if we got the replay.
No, we were busy replaying Greta's absolute
just darts.
Slaughter on that hit.
Let's see here. There's
a lot going on here, Josh, in the first 4 minutes of this match. It's 6-4.
Must be camo night, hunting night.
It's a great night for Kellogg High School.
It's
Although a weak effort for a community of camo-wearing people.
Yeah.
Like, I would expect double that. There should be another row of camo and waders. And I did hear a duck call, by the way.
Admittedly, that one's in, though. Danny left no room to debate there.
No.
Admittedly, my kid's in that crowd, and I don't think he owns any camo. So the most redneck I let him get is
there's always a Walmart.
A pair of cowboy boots that I absolutely despise. Oh, my goodness. Danny just sent that one. Danny is playing with a little bit of renewed.
She is. These are tough to return.
You know, I walked into that match I believe it was 2 weeks ago, when they took on, and my goodness.
Josh, she's hitting like the net's 5 feet tall.
Yeah, it's not a thing for her.
No, I don't want to say it was effortless. It looked effortless.
It felt effortless.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that one sails to the right. But, I can't remember which match it was, but we came in and I said, I just have this feeling that Danny Henriksen is about to go off. We hadn't said her name enough this season, and not that the old net crawler.
Love it or hate it. No, we hate it now.
We hate it right now.
I just heard you say net crawler. I was looking at the Mariner game.
That's okay. What's the score?
I'm behind because I had to pause it. It's 8-1, bottom of the ninth. But
Seattle on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Dumper hit a home run in the top of the ninth, and Ferguson's in trying to close it out. So we'll see.
Okay.
It's good.
It's a good time to be a Seattle sports fan.
Well, it wasn't Saturday at 1 p.m. Watching the defense.
Game one was a little rough.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, that was crafty.
And that right there, that was Bella Shildriff's ball. And, if one thing we've decided these Wildcats can be guilty of is at times they're doing a little too much. Mm-hmm. Paige Regina, who has really evolved as like a good leader for this squad, at times her and her sister almost go into takeover mode. That works about 90% of the time.
Right.
But that other 10% sometimes has a tendency to, bite them in the butt a little bit.
On replay, Josh, I would say they looked a little flat-footed on that point. And that's just trying to find something to say about, critique these girls. But they did look flat-footed there.
And that's going to be out right there. But Priest River, it's a 9-8 game.
Yeah.
Here we are. This is what we've been begging for. We've seen a few of these matches this year where, the early goings in the sets have been real tight. And then the Wildcats, as Greta gets the ace there, and then the Wildcats seemingly are like, oh, yeah, just so you guys know, we have another gear. However, if there's been one team to kind of match that ability, it's been Priest River. The difference is what another back-to-back aces, and we're going to get a timeout here, I think. Ooh, I don't know. Coach Ward. Coach Ward coaches with an energy that is infectious.
Yeah, she's down there skipping down the sideline.
She cheers. She's really, really heavily invested in what she's doing.
And body language. Like, she's down there leaning and commenting.
And after, working their tails off to tie it back up, the Wildcats are pulling away. But as I mentioned, what Priest River excels at is almost, I want to say, defensive volleyball. They cover the floor well. They know that if this game gets into kind of a slop fest, that's what they like. And that's not to diminish what they do, because they have hitters. They're very talented. But they know that if they can get a team like Kellogg, who is just immensely skilled, if they can get them off balance, if they can get them kind of doubting what they're capable of, that's their path to victory. Now, there is a world where the Wildcats, if they were to, by some really strange chance, lose this match, as Coach Ward takes the time out there, Priest River would be sending every bit of good vibes, magic, voodoo to those St. Mary's Lumberjacks.
Yeah, for sure.
Just begging them, pull off the upset. Pull off the upset and make it to where every team in the Central Idaho League has to travel as far north as humanly possible for a district tournament.
Yeah.
Now, do I think that's going to happen? We've been begging for somebody to come in and push the Wildcats. It hasn't happened yet. Priest River's been the team that's been best equipped to do it. Outside of the loss they took to Gonzaga Prep, no team has been better against Kellogg this season, arguably, than the Spartans. So I have to imagine that Coach Ward is just, as much as it's, if the Wildcats win a set, they're pretty much in the driver's seat. You almost have to be like, don't worry about that. Let's take this to 5. Let's see if Kellogg is equipped to swim in the championship rounds. And I like I said, I've been nervous about it all day. Nervous about it without having a kid on. Like, I felt the same level of nerves I did when I would watch my children participate in sports.
Well, Josh, I think I could translate that for you. The nerves are good, I think, because it just means how special the season it has been for Kellogg. But I also love that this feels like district tournament energy. Yeah. And it's good for these girls to get it right now. If they haven't before, which I'm not saying they didn't, but right now this is basically what district tournament energy is going to feel like, because Priest River will bring all their energy no matter what. Right. But this will simulate districts. And those nerves, a little bit of jitters. And Wildcats so far are weathering it quite well.
And right now, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna say it. This was an 8-8 ball game when Greta took over the ball.
Yes, it was.
And she is sending missiles, absolute missiles. And that one, she changed it up a little bit.
That was a little change up. Yep, that was a change up knuckler.
But her ability, one thing about Greta that I've noticed that I'm fascinated by, and I've had conversations with other people in the volleyball world, is her ability to change what she's doing on the fly. When she winds up to hit it and then turns it into just a tap. Like the way she can control her swing. Oh, wow. Way to keep that in play.
Full command, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Full command of what she wants to do.
She does things, and here comes Coach Ward's second timeout. Wildcats on an 11-0 run. And this is that gear that I was talking about. When they're just idling in fourth gear.
Are you still nervous?
I'm not going to say anything. I've been a part of jinxes before. I've been a part of games where you go into the fourth quarter up double digits.
Oh, yeah.
And then that gets erased really quickly. And it's an awful feeling.
It is.
And I've seen Kellogg go on runs like the one they just went on. And I know full darn well that Priest River can do the same thing.
Absolutely.
They are capable of answering the call here. But I'm not as nervous. Okay. I'm not as nervous.
Slightly less nervous.
Slightly less nervous. Really excited. But just how nice is it if you're Coach Regina to, you take over a program that has been built into a legitimate threat every year at the state level, not just at the district level, at the state level. And here you are, right back in the mix. My goodness, Paige Regina.
And we did not get a replay on that. I'm working on a project here in the background.
And there it is. There's that. Oh, there's our first Ella Regina push of the night.
Probably get that.
The Ella Regina aggressive push.
which we love. Let's see if we can split it. Did you capture it or did you
I
split
did not
it?
capture it. I was trying to go back to the full screen.
Well, we're good. I'm this over here. What's going on here is just me in studio mode, which I should have told you about. There's where we are right now.
Good to know.
So let's see what we got here. If we go replay, split, and see if we can see a little bit of that Regina aggression with teammates. Here it comes.
Watch.
Right here. What we were talking about. Here we go. There it is. It's
the push.
the push.
The push. Uh-oh. Wow, the Wildcats' ability to recover right there. Just insane.
By the way, good looking out, because I forgot that I had the preview up here of what is on the computer, but not what's going to the stream.
Gotcha.
So, yes.
They don't have me on this
Josh
for my production
Josh
skill.
has covered for lots of what ifs.
I never know.
The last
I got to run
6 years
camera
or so.
last Friday during the football game for the first time. That was a treat.
Yeah.
It was stressful. My goodness. And now Greta's passing. She is doing it all. She might already be just
Player
like
of the game, front runner.
I mean, she's served 15 straight here, Simon. That is going to be a hard I am blown away by and this was a match up in
and she's not showing any mercy.
This was a match.
She's not even
we're going to get a net call. Wait a second.
Let's go replay, Josh. Here's the replay.
Net call right there.
Not sure where that
I didn't see it.
Came from.
My goodness. So the Greta's hot streak comes to an end.
Maybe the ref judges felt need
guilty.
to give some mercy there.
That's
not fair.
Floater right there of a serve. Wow, Kelly Clark getting in on the
and
action.
Greta comes back with a little jump set. Like, here's a little.
What do we got going? The whistle blew. I must have hit the ground.
I guess.
Through the Wildcats or the Spartans tried to sell it as a pancake there.
Match point.
My goodness gracious.
Set 1 point here, 24-9.
Paige coming into close.
Like, how would you like that? Here's your reward for getting the point back.
Yeah.
You got to get serves from Paige.
Yeah.
And then her sister.
Yeah, Ella, who is
Yikes.
plays a volleyball much bigger than she actually is.
Yeah, Greta's doing a lot of things, Josh.
Yeah.
She is doing a lot of – look at this.
My goodness.
A lot of things right now. That was a pretty good dig there.
And Stutzky, Jordan Stutzky's willingness to put her face on the hardwood. Like, I've never encountered a girl more willing to just sacrifice her body. And she does it in every sport. If you've ever had a chance to watch her play basketball, she is as physical a player as you will find. And she is, 5'1", a generous 5'1", as Aaliyah Phillips' hit goes into the net there. She plays like a 6-foot pit bull and just fast, handles the back row really well. Really doesn't get a ton of credit for the work that she does just anchoring that back row. A year ago, she did a lot more hitting, and we've seen a couple times this year where she's done some, not as much, but now she's in this almost a purely defensive role.
Yep. A defensive sort of quarterback or free safety.
Facilitator?
Yeah.
Like always facilitating work. Great hustle there by the Spartans. Aaliyah Phillip, great hit again. Once again set up by the good passing of the Wildcats. Oh, Callie Clark, she's going to get a carry there.
So, but Josh, okay, so let's go back to Stutzky. I think that the key to the Wildcats, rest of their season, district, state, whatever comes their way, is players like Jordan accepting where their role is. It's not saying they don't have, they're great, but they don't feel like they have to emerge out of the spotlight.
Right.
Because they can all excel and as a team, and that's going to be where they're most dangerous. They can't have somebody just try to be the spotlight and think they didn't accomplish it if they aren't.
Spartans right now not going down without a fight.
No,
it was
a little 3-0 run here.
24-9 ball game, and they're not backing down.
Yeah, they want to keep this thing interesting here.
There we go. That serve right there from Stanger. And Greta with the dump.
Little dump.
Another great block there. Ella Regina just can't really say enough about the work she did. Wow.
Had some power there.
Look at where the ball ended up.
Yeah.
It just got boxed in, and we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Regina going, hey, where is that fire? Some uncharacteristically
We're still good.
sloppy play by the Wildcats here as they got to that game point situation. What I like is that we've already seen Coach Regina get to her bench a little bit with Bella Shilriff coming into the game, giving Danny Henriksen the ability to take a breather. They've experimented at times with her in the back row, and whereas the last time they played Priest River up in Priest River, the floor put her at a disadvantage. In other matchups down here, she's been able to come down and play the back row where she is in that role that we were just like lauding Stutzky for playing. But if you don't have to make Danny be the back row, why not? If you can give her the reps to get a breather, great pass. There's that Greta, and we're going to get a net call there. It was very clearly a net call. The entire Wildcat bench kind of stood up and was like, hey, what the heck? But when the Wildcats can give their studs breathers, like as much as we want to see Danny out there crushing the ball every chance we can, I love the idea that she's going to go into Thursday night's matchup against St. Mary's with fresh legs, that she's going to go into Saturday's matchup against Timberlake with fresh legs.
Yeah.
And at the same time, girls like Bella Shilriff, Dakota Hoke, Callie Clark, they're getting valuable reps.
Valuable
story.
Yes, these are not garbage time reps.
No, that set just clinched the league championship for the Wildcats because of tiebreakers. So now it's on the Wildcats to put them away and secure it outright.
Yeah,
because
the only no doubt, really.
You know, what they've just done is they've won league by merits of any shocking tiebreakers that may need to be looked into. But if they win the match, tiebreakers be darned. They're not going to need it.
And that's what I would prefer. I mean, all of us would, but
yes. And it's always nice when we get to host the district tournament. It's good for us. It's good for our sponsors. There's more exposure for them, and it's always nice when we get to come up here for that day. I love the way they format their district tournament, where it's played. You know, I think it's played over the course of 2 days, 1 to 2 days. It's a great environment. You know, the gym gets filled with all of the different fan sections. Yeah. You know, that loser out match.
You know, the only time I would say it wasn't good times for me was when Grangeville just kind of came in and gutted everybody.
Last year.
That was, and credit to...
that was the Madeline Lefebvre. She was... Or Lefebvre. It's a French spelling of a word that's got B's and V's, and in spots where there shouldn't be B's and V's. And you know, she was all of 6'2", 6'3", and despite the Wildcats having a little bit of size in their rotation with Aubrey Groth and some of the players, the Wildcats just did not have the response that they needed.
It sort of felt like the air going out of a balloon kind of slowly.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, this isn't going to stop.
What I've seen this year is a little bit edgier version of the Wildcats.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it starts, I mean, let's be honest, it starts with Ella. Ella Regina she rewards her teammates' success with violence, and I appreciate it. And when I talk to Paige and I say, what are you thinking about when you hit that ball? And she says, I'm taking out all my frustrations. All my wrath goes into every hit. And I'm like, That is certainly a unique thing to hear a 16-year-old girl tell you. And you know, you don't even have to ask Greta because Greta hits the ball.
Yeah, she doesn't even need to say anything.
Like she's beating it like it stole something from her. It is terrifying to watch. And you and I have just had the privilege of watching Danny be an incredible player since her freshman year when her and Abby Neff.
It was yes, thank you. That's a good poll. Abby Neff was the one I was trying to think of.
And just imagine
these two are going to be a wrecking crew.
You know, she transferred over the hill to Coeur d'Alene. And has, you know, I don't know what her career has done from there, but I think about what it would look like if Abby was still part of this team.
With this group.
And, you know, you can only put 6 girls on the court. And the idea that they would have that level of depth, looking at the Wildcats just flying around, covering holes, that was shifty by Ella.
That was a filthy dumper.
Oh, man. Greta not quite able to get there. And then Ella with a little, I think she broke one of the cardinal rules of volleyball. The ball was out of play, and she popped it off the bounce over the net. I think they're not allowed to do that. Are there rules in volleyball where you can get points taken away? I don't know. I've always wondered.
I don't know if there are. Like, I mean, I know there's like a do-over.
I know that there's at least one person watching this right now.
I do too.
Who will be more than happy to send me that explanation.
Yeah.
But I'm loving
her alternative name is Diamond Moon.
Yeah, you have Diamond Moon.
Yeah.
We have our former head coach, I'm sure, is also watching. We've got some we've created quite the volleyball culture here in the Silver Valley.
It's
what
for real.
Priest River is unfortunately having to deal with right now is the result.
Oh, they got that. Like, we celebrated premature.
Hit the hoop.
Yeah, premature celebration.
The basketball hoop on the side court.
I don't think I got the replay on that, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
And I don't.
Oh, right there.
I feel like the basketball hoop, because if it hits the basketball hoop on the back end, it's considered out of bounds. Perhaps the side hoops inside the
hoisted
field of play.
Yes, the hoisted hoops.
And we're getting
are in play.
There's something happening here.
Paige has got something going on here.
Paige is.
I don't know. She's just
relaying
a
message.
Where did that come from?
And the Wildcat crowd is kind of boisterous.
A little bit unruly, yeah.
You know? I like it. Good hit there.
Greta, though. Greta just neutralizes it.
Not the person you want to hit at.
No.
Priest River takes the lead. They haven't had a lead in a while. Not since the early goings of the first set before the Wildcats stormed back. But now Coach Ward is probably just begging her team, do not let up. And that's not how you're going to do that.
Good choice there by Libero Stutsky, by the way. Because I feel like we need to – she does so many things out of the direct spotlight. She's in the spotlight, but that was a great decision right there.
She's basically our own little version of IHOP because she is our pancake queen. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that was a little bit of
what just happened there?
Dipsy-do.
I think trying to keep the ball in play, the ball got tapped back. And Coach Regina does not seem pleased. You rarely see her.
She's saying you guys might want to stop messing around.
Getting a little fired up. Which, you know, we've not seen the girls in a spot. Oh, geez.
How did they get that back over?
Over the net?
Yes. And
that is
let's go full on this, Josh.
Unreal.
I need to see what happened here.
What just happened?
And we're going to press our luck on the serve coming in. Look at this.
Okay.
Yeah, off the net. And oh, my gosh.
Holy cow.
Are you kidding me? That's the save of saves right there.
That was incredible. If you put a gun to my head and asked me if that went
Yeah,
over or
like
under
one
the
hit
net.
before that, like, are they going to get this?
Yeah,
No.
or did it go over or under the net?
Absolutely
I would
not.
have said that was under the net. Great hit there by the Spartans. It looks like we've got a little bit of activity in our chat.
Oh,
Always fun
let's
when
sleep at the wheel here.
when the
It's
chat gets
coach,
going.
Kenyon, a.k.a. the Bulldog. He says he love it when the crowd gets a little unruly.
He would. He would
Let's
like
go,
that.
Lady Cats. Oh,
If
that's
there's-
no good right there.
yeah.
That was kind of a, that was
And
a
I
miss.
feel like the Wildcats
little
could,
flat, aren't they?
could be on the verge of a quick timeout here. You know, one thing that I think I've noticed throughout this is I don't think I've seen Coach Regina take too many timeouts at home.
I haven't seen many.
I think I've seen her take some up in Priest River, and I saw her take some at the tournament, the Sheridan Welch Classic in Spokane.
Yes,
I
I
don't
saw
think
those.
I have seen her take a
Yeah.
single timeout at home. I don't think she's had to. Good hit
Nice
there.
hit. Philp.
Only a Philp. Another one of the ones, you know, we've given her her flowers a few different times this year. You know, she got player of the game, I believe it was last week during Dig Pink.
Wait, Bug Tortoise. Why does your gym always look oily? Do you mean shiny, as in the floor is clean?
If he's from Priest River, he probably doesn't understand what he's looking
Right.
at.
Yeah.
The sheen on the Spartan gymnasium floor has, as a basketball coach,
Yeah.
I can tell you with absolute certainty that there is no place my players would rather not play than Priest River, because it is like a skating rink. It's like playing on a shuffleboard.
So maybe he's just used to Bug Tortoise. He or she are just used to that. And like, oh, your court looks oily.
Yeah, it's called finish.
Yeah.
Lacquer.
You want to try a new scene? Let's see if the Wildcats got a song queued up. I want to go to that with our purple sponsors and the Kellogg band. Let's see if it works. We'll be right back.
Back out of the commercial there. Priest River up 9-5 in this second set.
Yeah, this is-
Wildcats.
We got to, Josh, I feel like we need to focus because I feel we got excited after that first set victory. And I don't think the girls, took anything for granted. But you and I were kind of like just kind of chilling up here and telling some stories.
We were getting kind of
It's
comfortable.
time to dial in, see if
Yeah.
these Wildcats can sustain this run from Priest River.
And there's a great net crawler of a hit.
They're just on a
And
roll right now.
We talked about it. If this can get yucky, that's where Priest River is going to thrive. And we've been on the other end of that too, where it behooves us to play kind of a Ella.
Ay, ay, ay.
Someone push Ella. There it is.
There it is.
Push her. That's the sign we need to have made up here in the booth when this stuff happens, and we can just put a push her sign after a big play. And shout out to the people in our chat right now,
Yeah,
talking about how much they like our band,
chopping it up.
and Danny Kenyon, who is just a consummate Wildcat, always remaining active.
I still, Josh, I need some clarification from Bug Tortoise. Why it doesn't look oily to me. It looks shiny.
Yeah.
Which usually means clean.
Clean and finished. And, you hear the squeakers sneaking. The sneaker squeaking.
And Bug Tortoise may be used to watching NFHS, which everything looks like a dull
Yeah, that's fair.
gray.
If you're an NFHS viewer, you're used to,
your court looks vibrant and shiny. What is that all about? It looks slippery.
It's crazy. We can actually make out the players. But we have no love lost for the robot cameras a la NFHS. Wildcats on a little bit of a comeback here. What a play by Aaliyah.
I'd say they've hedged it.
Good hit there. And once again, Aaliyah, look at her. Ooh, that's going to sail just long. We're getting a tip, though. We're getting a tip. That's coming back. Coach Ward doesn't love it. But we got a tip.
Get the replay in
Let's
time.
See if we got
Let's
it.
See.
Ooh, we did.
Oh, we did. We just got the very beginning of it.
We got the tip, though. We got quite literally the tip. Coach Ward doesn't love the call. Keeping her girls in it, though. 9-11 set here.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wildcats,
wow.
They are scrambling, though, Josh.
Yeah.
Priest River is finding those holes that we said didn't exist.
And that one right there, I think, because after the ball got hit, Paige turned around, Aaliyah out of position, I think, by a step. Just a step. And it's, this is a game where your ability to control your reflexes is important. And the difference between being 3 foot closer or 2 foot closer is so shockingly different.
Ooh, they've got the Wildcats a little discombobulated, though, Josh. This is I know this is relative. This is as uncomfortable as I've seen the Wildcat girls on this.
Yeah, I want to believe that
point.
Grangeville or Orofino, one of the two, actually put us in a similar spot. The difference is I didn't ever really feel threatened by either of those teams in the match.
I feel like the Spartans are like a desperate animal right now, though.
Yeah.
I feel like they're dangerous.
Well, and they've lost. I mean, it's been the tale of, they've played 4 sets against the Wildcats this year. 2 of them have been 27-25, 29-27 bangers, and the other 2 have been blowouts. So they're in this spot where they're in this is their set to keep it tight. So if a pattern emerges, the one thing that I get nervous about, and we talk about this in sports all the time, ooh, what a knuckler of a serve there, is it's hard to beat any team multiple times.
Yeah, for sure.
And they start to figure you out. They start to find your weaknesses. And great hit there by Greta. The Wildcats don't have any weaknesses per se, but maybe one of them is if we can make the Wildcats play for longer than an hour and 5 minutes, maybe their legs will get tired. Maybe they won't have the juice to finish a match. But Greta is absolutely the last thing they want to be seeing right now. And she, from that right side serving, is able to cover so much ground and do so many things effectively. And this connection has been magic between her and Ella. Ooh, that's going to be deep. There's Bella Showriff. Wow.
This is a good volley right here. Both teams just absolutely bringing it, Josh.
Woo!
Wow.
Paige.
I wish I wanted to capture that on replay, but I knew there was more to come.
There was more to come.
I just couldn't pull the trigger.
This has been so much fun. My goodness.
Look at these girls right now. Bodies everywhere.
We're going to get a double.
Yeah, there's no loser on that point.
I don't know what the call is there.
I think they called a double hit.
She indicated some sort of push.
Yeah.
But 2 Wildcats hit the ball, and one thing, as you play and your lungs start to get tired and you're breathing hard because that one went for longer than a minute, you stop communicating as, ooh, that was tight. That was tight, but Tammy Atkins, trust Tammy Atkins.
Shilleriff with the matrix.
You stop communicating when you're out of breath.
Yeah.
And so you get into this situation where, right there, Greta and Ella weren't talking like they had been through the first 45 seconds. And it's starting to feel like the Spartans, they had that burst to open this. And now they're on their heels a little bit. The Wildcats.
You've got to sustain that, right? That takes energy and focus. Same thing you just said, oxygen. Like, you've got to.
Oh, man.
It looks like they're a little bit fatigued right now after all that energy. So the Wildcats have to just hold firm here.
There's a free ball for the Wildcats. Callie Clark's hit goes in the net.
Clark could have done one there. She kind of got a little ambitious. Just a little antsy on that one. We'll go split.
Tad.
Maybe jumped a little early on the timing there. She was set up well there by Angle.
Bug Tortoise just endeared themselves to me, though.
Bug Tortoise. NFHS carves a little bit more out of my solar. Okay, yeah. I mean,
we agree.
We can agree on that.
We agree. Spartans on the hustle play, can't keep the ball inbounds. Wildcats retake possession, down 2 points here. Check out the score bug up in the top corner. It's so nice not having to give you the radio style broadcast where we're having to update the score
or embed a camera.
Or fix.
Shout out NFHS.
Fix the camera on the bubble
on
adjustable
the horn,
leg
on the horn. Yeah.
Wow, what a block! And that is the difference right there with Danny Henriksen on the floor.
It's a heck of a set, Josh. There are no losers on any of these points. These girls are laying it all out here right now in this second set.
Trending exactly how we thought it would, but the Wildcats weathered the storm without Danny Henriksen on the floor. And now she is back in, and if she continues to play with like the killer instinct that we've seen, that's going to sail long. If she plays with the killer instinct that we have seen, and the Wildcats are begging for a tip right there.
Yeah, they paused everything there.
I don't know if we saw it.
I don't think I got it. We'll go split and see. No, it's the very end. I got to be quicker.
Late.
I'm in football mode.
Oh,
crawler.
Net crawler. The net crawler, which I did learn from Coach Steph Bruner, was something, it's got a different terminology in the volleyball realm, but they actually like calling it net crawlers. They called it net crawlers in practice. It became a term of endearment.
See, we've influenced the culture, Josh.
Yeah, we're part of the culture now.
Yeah.
There's Aaliyah, great misdirection
if
there.
If we could just call, well, I like the dump better. That is one where I was happy.
I disagree. I find
you like the set?
I feel like it's a challenge for me to say because it feels bad.
I mean, that's kind of why I like it.
Overtly negative connotation.
Yeah, but what about Cal Raleigh, the big dumper?
Right.
What if you just have an awesome dumper on your volleyball team? And you have a little dumper.
You also have to be really careful because teenage slang evolves.
Josh, you can't avoid that. Like, you can't even say it's 6 to 7.
6 to 7.
You can't even say 6-7 anymore. It's like, you can't win that battle.
Coaching children has become a challenge.
Over. It's just all over.
Can't use a lot of terms anymore. The meaning has changed.
Yeah.
But that's going to sail long too.
Ooh,
and now I think Coach Regina going to take another timeout.
Yeah, got it. 2016.
Wildcats rallied. Priest River withstood.
Good job, Priest River. They're putting it out there.
Coach Ward they're feeling it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would love to see a timeout where it wasn't necessarily one where coaching happened, but one where it was just like, no, I want you to stand and stare at them. And I want you to see how they feel. Like, they're celebrating on your court right now. You haven't given up a set all year. Are you going to do it now?
Would that be like in basketball when you just call a timeout and you're like, just go sit down? Figure it out. Like, I have nothing to say to you right now. You're going to have to just figure it out.
Sometimes I'll take a full timeout when I'm really cranky, and I won't let them sit.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing enough out there to warrant sitting. You can stand for a minute, and we'll talk, and then go back out there. And you can earn your sit time. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's backfired on me before. Wildcats trailing by 4 here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to turn the tide here, Josh, or we're looking at 1-1 here. Let's see what they've got. Let's see if Coach Regina has reorganized this group here.
Not just 1-1, but a very unique 1-1. And that was 4-5 hits.
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say that's gonna have to be whistled.
Like a dozen.
Eventually.
Aaliyah Phillip on the serve for the Wildcats. Paige Regina out here. And, when you're the coach's kid, you play with an unnecessarily fair target on your back. Wow. Hammer.
Yeah, there's some
miscommunication there.
That's rare. I think that's the first time I've seen one like that for these Cats all season.
But having Paige Regina out there, who is almost an extension of her mother, of the coach, that is such a unique tool to have in a player as skilled and as just grossly valuable to your team.
Yeah, it's not just a conduit. It's a very able-bodied conduit.
What a hit there.
I don't know how Priest River's getting some of these back, Josh. This is impressive.
There's Danny. And we talk about it. This
almost like you're playing against a wall right now.
It's the ability to muck it up a little bit. Jordan Stutzky, International House Pancakes. Woo!
That's one way to do
block.
it. Yeah, with the block. Oh, somebody got leveled, huh? No injuries?
Oh. Watch this celebration.
Block.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's a full clothesline by Danny. Unintentional clothesline.
Down goes Ella.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what we're asking for here.
That kind of energy is incredible. Here and that's the kind of energy that's going to win this match.
Yeah, I mean, like, and they're laughing about it, all of them. They're all just kind of going like, okay.
Like, in a world where, like, teenage girls are going to teenage girl, that would be humiliating.
No,
but
yeah,
it's
right.
not.
But they're like, oh,
they're like, yes.
We're great.
I can't be entirely sure that Ella's not trying to figure out how to do it again.
You figured out a way to make this more fun.
Right. If we can have 5-second wrestling matches between every point we score, wow.
I don't know how that got over either, Josh. I would have said no.
That's the second time Paige has done that.
Boy, Priest River's they've scouted.
Yeah.
They know how to find that weakness on the backside against Kellogg. They've caught him a couple times, Josh.
I don't believe Paige Regina knew or expected that that ball that she got over the net somehow, some way, was going to be put back into play. There's Paige on the hit, and that one.
Oh, get in!
Almost a two-pointer.
Oh, that was almost in. That would have been 2 points.
Wildcats down 2 here. This is no longer the time to trade, but
we have somebody that can serve here. That's good.
Do we have Enter the Sandman going?
Just
it feels like Mariano Rivera.
Just heating up here.
Just killer.
Ooh, they're finding those spots for Kellogg, though. They continue.
Though. Let's, this might be a day for the old
co-player of the game.
Right now.
Josh, I'm not opposed to that at all.
Look at Jordan. She is everywhere right now. She is like a woman possessed.
Crawler on. It's like a
crawler that rolled the wrong way.
Goal. Crawler own goal. The Wildcats got to be thinking, like, what else can bounce against us? And they're still only down 3.
Yeah, there's been some opposition here.
Yeah. I mean, this may be not the worst set they've played, just the most contested, and they're still right in it. It feels like they're, going to lose it. But
tipped. Oh, and friendly confines
the
of
Jerry
Andrews.
Ford bounce.
The I-beams. we kneel at the altar of the I-beams.
Hey, it's a mini Kibby Dome.
Yeah. Maybe.
I would say Holt Arena, but we're not playing into the corners like Holt Arena's. Flip it 90 degrees.
Holt Arena.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you like these sidelines? Could you imagine if the bleachers were any closer to them? I've watched a few games there. Last year I think it was Coeur d'Alene played a football game down there, and I'm looking, I'm like, have those sidelines always been like – it's like hockey boards. If you catch
arena.
If you toe tap there, there's a good chance that your momentum is going to take you into the wall.
And then if you're a field goal kicker, you're kicking it into the ceiling, basically.
Yeah. we made this backwards. We've done something silly here. Wildcats up.
Crazy
down.
idea, Josh. Let's flip the court. Next time we redo things, let's flip the court, put the bleachers on each side.
Oh.
Maybe we go like mini Holt Arena.
That would be.
No, that's a terrible idea. We're not going to do that. Man,
now you're starting to get in like Grangeville's gymnasium.
Ooh, yes. I was going to say there's another gym that's kind of like that. You know what? But Josh, I do get sick of the Costco warehouse gyms.
Oh, yeah. As much as Bonners Ferry and Timberlake have beautiful facilities, their schools are nice. Their gyms are just carbon copies. That's out. Ooh, that was in.
Oh, Tammy. We're going replay on this, Tammy. I don't know about that. Might have clipped that a little too early. We'll see if we get the end of it.
Let's take a look
There
here.
it comes. Stay with us. That
Oh,
is
no,
in. Tammy Atkins, we're sorry we doubted you for 1 second.
Kept her eyes
This isn't her first rodeo.
in the strike zone, like a good umpire.
I tell you what, Josh, if I am Priest River, I am like Rocky right now after the 3rd round against Ivan Drago.
And that's going to do it. The Wildcats just lost a set.
He's a man. He's not a machine.
All right. This
1-1.
changes things.
We're not going
Holy
home at
cow.
8 tonight.
This is something. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with set number 3. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially in uncharted territory. Wildcats drop set number 2 to the Priest River Spartans. Find themselves in a 1-1 battle.
Yeah. We're here for it.
It's not shocking.
It's me, you, Coach Kenyon, and Bug Tortoise.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
And Gemma.
And Gemma. She's up there just
Getting all the action on the camera.
putting in a good night's work.
You know, I like the way the Wildcats responded there. They could have easily gone, you know, and they got down early. They could have easily kind of, you know, just tossed in the towel. They battled back. They got within 2 points a couple different times. Priest River, by merit of, you know, that just yuck it up defensive play, kept themselves in a good spot. And that really is, you know, I talked about it at the top of the broadcast. We said that the keys, the path to victory, Wildcats take a quick 1-0 lead, is that Priest River's ability to, you know, where the Wildcats have a gear that's fast and we can score. Priest River's like, you know what, we have another gear too. We can go into 4 low. And it's real ugly, and we're going to bog this down. and we're going to take away your fancy highlight plays, and we're going to just beat you with a combination of blocks, tips. Oh, Greta Engel going to get one.
There is no answer for that,
in
however.
the net. She was upset.
Well, let's see that. I mean, that's impressive none the least. Let's go full on that.
You know, and I always joke with her high school significant other, one Cyrus Reed. I'm like, who do you think's a better athlete, you or your girlfriend? We joke about it pretty regularly. I'm pretty sure Greta could beat him in a game of one-on-one on the basketball court. Oh, yeah, welcome to the show.
That's no shade at Cyrus.
No, Cyrus can shoot the leather off the ball, but I'm positive that the second Greta decided that she was mad, that somehow she has something in her skill set that, you know, if she plays basketball even remotely as aggressively as she plays volleyball, good luck.
I think she does. I've seen her play some 8th grade games, and those aren't a true litmus test, but she can bring it on the hardwood.
Get a carry there, carry on the Spartans. So this is a good sign if you're Coach Regina. This start here has been good, and I'm very much in a spot where it's even in the loss, it's Jordan right there, as I spoke into existence. It's Jordan and it's Greta that are doing a lot of the heavy lifting tonight, I think.
Yeah, and Jordan just kind of landed awkwardly on her right shoulder. She was holding it as she got back up, so we'll keep an eye on that.
A little bit of gym floor burn, I'm guessing.
Probably, but again, Priest River continues to answer the call and put the ball back in areas of the court that Kellogg is not accustomed to.
No, and that's probably the result of significant film study by Coach Ward saying, hey, we've got to find the chink in the armor.
Yeah.
It's not there. It's not throwing the ball at Greta.
Yeah, you got to keep it away from her.
Greta, you need to treat Greta the same way teams treated Riley Diffin a year ago, the way they treated Haley Cheney a few years ago. Keep the ball away from them. And sometimes the best strategy for that has been to go, let's go right at them to start and take them out of the play. The problem with Greta is that just throwing darts.
We are going to get a replay on that.
The thing about Greta that makes that so challenging is that she is really kind of a Swiss Army knife.
Boy, she had to change there too, Josh. She modified her launch point and still precisely put that down on the opposite side.
Just a crazy level of athleticism and skill.
Yeah, that's tough to match.
There's Paige going with a little misdirection. And that's something also I'm noticing here. The Wildcats have kind of abandoned some of their normal power style play, opting more for finesse, which is something that I'm pretty sure Coach Regina has emphasized due to the lack of size.
You've got to take what they give you.
Game touch there. That was a nifty catch and grab. And Coach Ward going to take a timeout. Wildcats on top 7-2. But the way Kellogg has attacked this third set, it feels almost like they're taking set number 2 personally.
Yeah, I was going to just say that. They seem like they are finally have that little chip on their shoulder.
And the girls are smart. These girls watch the standings. I'm positive that at least one of them, including Paige or Ella, has gone, what is there anything anyone can do to steal the league championship from us? And if Coach Holly was like, hey, we got to win a set and it's ours, basically.
By the way, I wouldn't do that.
I mean,
but coaching these girls, I would say they probably know.
Yeah, I can't imagine they're not ignorant.
Girls. No, they're not.
They're not ignorant.
And
to
we're
the
not in a
situation.
lack of information era.
So I feel.
You got yourself a friend right there.
Oh, I do.
Stanley the Stink Bug.
A little pine beetle who has made himself.
Yeah.
If you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone.
They won't spray you.
But man, when they do,
ugh.
That is certainly a smell.
Most of the ones I encounter in my office are accidental. I just smell like, what was that? Oh, there he is.
Because you
Poor
crunched
guy.
him?
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Great play there by Paige. Her ability to react and recover off the jump.
Ooh, the tip there, Callie Clark.
Yeah. Callie Clark got a hand on it and actually negated what would have been a pretty good defensive possession there for the Wildcats. I think that was Page who was in position to keep that ball in play. This has been a back row rotation that's been really good for Kellogg here tonight with Bella Shilriff on the floor. And it's this rotation particularly that has allowed Danny Henriksen to get some breathers here and
Look at this setup here, Josh. This is angle, cross court set, just a precise hit.
Yeah.
Like they're getting back into the rhythm for sure.
Serve from Greta, once again throwing missiles.
Yeah, heat seekers.
Just like she's mad at the Spartans for
then setting from the back row. Wow, yeah, I'd jump for joy on that one too. That's impressive right there. Angle is taking over again.
Yeah. and her ability to score with Stutzky's ability to defend and keep balls in play is why I'm still very much in the player of the
nice
game.
Assist there by Coach Kevin. By
Coach
the way,
Kevin
getting in there. We're not going to replay that, Kevin, but
hey,
great job.
Coach Kevin deserves his highlights. Ooh. And the Spartans seem acutely keen on feeding McKinley Burgess-Duquette. And she's a sophomore.
Yeah.
She is going to be a problem.
That's what I was just going to say. What do we say about youngins that are good on the other team? They're going to be a problem.
And that one might have sailed long. Another great,
There she is. She knows we're talking about her. You guys are right. I am going to be a problem.
I'm not going to be. I am a problem.
I am a problem right now. You need to deal with me.
And the Spartans hanging around. 6 points is it's a couple aces and a couple defensive mistakes.
Yep. Doesn't take much in these side-out points. Different volleyball. Much faster pace.
Much faster. You got to play cleaner.
Gosh, how long must some of those matches have gone?
Oh, they were long, man.
I was too young, and man.
I mean, it didn't. Oh, what a block there by Page.
Like, it'd be 5-2 right now.
Yeah.
In this set.
Wildcats
still out of sync a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of communication, and there's a net ball there for the Spartans. I can distinctly remember coming to a volleyball match when I was in high school, Kellogg versus Bonners Ferry. And I remember not walking out until about 10:30. And I was like, and that was also back in the era where varsity matches, it was a 6 and 7:30 start time instead of a 5:30 and 7.
Yeah.
But it was a 10:30 walkout. And I remember being like, I got school tomorrow. And like I just spent 3 hours screaming, bring the heat, and jumping up and down on those aluminum bleachers. And like, crawling
it's
to bed.
Incredible. It really is incredible. I mean, pitch count in baseball, Major League, that's a great hit there by Priest.
And that was Greta Engel, I think, doing too much because I believe that ball might have sailed long.
Yeah. We've had a couple blocks at the net that maybe could have been, to Kellogg's advantage. But, like you said, these split-second decisions, you can't.
They also play really hungry and feed off momentum. So you get that big play, and then suddenly it's time to make another big play and then another big play. Got a Peyton Story appearance here in set number 3. That sails long. Wildcats up 13-5 here in kind of a pivotal third set. The unique experience of seeing the Wildcats drop a set. The idea that they would drop 2 in a row potentially might require like medical resuscitation if it happened. I would be shocked. Danny Henriksen's block rolls down the front of the net.
Josh, I'm going back to, I don't want them to lose, and I didn't want them to lose the second set. But this is good for them.
Yeah.
This is what districts and state are going to be like. Yeah. Every point is going to be contested like this, and they're ready for it. But it's good that they're getting more reps in it.
Peyton Story with a nice little hit there. Oh, blocked to the ground again.
And Priest Rivers. Little mini run here.
Yeah, a little 2-point, 3-point run to make this feel.
Switching to football, Josh, I was looking after homecoming and, got the Anaconda Copperheads, which I believe is 2 snakes.
It's 2 different snakes. It's an egregious
Come
error.
on, Montana.
Yeah.
It's like saying the minor muckers.
Minor muckers.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm looking at the standings for football and the state rankings, and the CIL barely has, like, every team. Like, St. Mary's is in first place at 1-0 right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, let's get going here, guys.
Yeah, they have, by virtue of some tiebreakers and some different records. And, you know, we're not going to bag on football, but I would say that the CIL is definitely not in one of their better years.
Yeah, I was thinking Priest and Grangeville were, you know, the clear-cut front runners, but we're not getting any
We're going to learn a
votes.
lot about that league this weekend when the Lumberjacks host the Grangeville Bulldogs.
Yeah.
There's one of those wicked dumps, as Simon loves to call them.
Love it.
Oh, and I love when Ella does that. Her ability to do that, it just feels kind of like the first time I ever saw somebody do a reverse layup, and I thought it was the greatest thing. And the way she does that, and you know, if I was Coach Regina, I might start thinking about another timeout here. Up 5, this lead can vanish in an instant. And I don't always necessarily know the strategy that goes into how a volleyball coach specifically,
including the rotations,
you know, and how, like, what is considered the right time to take a timeout. Maybe that's why you don't do it, because at the end of the day, you have Greta Engel, freshman phenom, just a freshman grenade chucker.
We're going to check this out here. It's Engel coming from her strong side. Right-handed hit.
And it's
she waved.
She doesn't care that you can dig.
Did you see her celebration?
No.
She waved it away. That's out of here.
She knows that you're going to try to dig it, so why not just try to hit it as hard as you can? And this might be where we might see Coach Ward take another timeout. Wildcats now in the spot where they can effectively trade points and win this match or win this set. And that is a dangerous place to be in. Was that blocked? Did Paige Regina get a hand on that?
I'm still trying to figure out what I watched. And I think we got it. It happened right after the serve. It was on the return here, Josh. Oh, yeah. It was a dump rejection.
It was lightning fast. It was shockingly fast.
So it's 18-9.
Is this a Bella Schillerith run from the serve line now?
Yeah, I think it is. 2 or 3 points.
Bella coming in relief duty, and
good recovery. I'm impressed with these Spartan diggers. IHOP, International House of Pancakes.
Ooh.
They're hanging.
They're not going away.
They are taking these punches. This is a prize fight right here.
Not like one of the ones we've been seeing on Netflix lately?
No.
No, not that bad. It's more of it definitely has a Rocky 3, Rocky 4 vibe.
Yeah, it does. Or even Rocky 2. Apollo and Rocky just kind of both beating each other up.
When there was a definitive winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when I watched Rocky 1 as a child, I remember hating it. I hated it because I was like, this is ridiculous.
The good guy lost.
The good guy lost, and he lost in a decision. And I remember thinking, this is dumb. Make them overtime rules. There has to be overtime. Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Wow. You know, you ever see that iconic photo of Dwayne Wade who had just lobbed a ball to LeBron, and Dwayne Wade stopped and posed at the camera as LeBron's? That's what I think every Wildcat girl passing to Greta must feel like.
Right.
Where it's just like, check this out. You're not going to be able to handle it. We try and practice every day. We can't stop it.
Good luck. I did my job. That's set up there. I'm just going to wait for the crowd's reaction.
Looks like we got a little bit more activity in the chat.
Yeah, we do. We got, Bug Tortoise is wearing his keyboard out, his or her. I think I don't want to assume. Coach Kenyon, Josh, commenting on your aluminum bleachers. They were amazing for noise. We had a larger student section than Josh. Oh, Andrew's gym is a special place. They need to bring back cat scratch fever during warm-ups or intros. Yeah?
You know, DK might be about to turn 40 or already 40, but he is a much older soul, and I mean that with the most respect. I also want to point out, though, DK, and it's important to point out, we had a lot more kids back then. It's a stark.
What are we at? We're around 280 to 300-ish.
You know, I would say
give or take
in the twos.
275.
Squarely, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and when my freshman year, when Danny was a senior,
there were 325.
There were 100 kids in every class.
Yeah.
You know, and that there Bella Shilriff.
Yeah, I mean,
welcome
class
to the
size
show.
does matter.
You know, we just had. I can remember 50 kids. Oh, and that right there, just flat-footed.
Josh, do you think Wildcats Live is hurting the gate, the in crowd?
No, because the student section is not watching Wildcats
Right,
Live.
like that's what I was thinking.
Outside of Ty and Irv one night when they couldn't get
they couldn't get logged in.
And they were at a basketball workout, so they couldn't be here.
Right.
So it was serving its actual purpose. What I do know is we live in an age where people are both a lot busier, and things need to be a little bit more convenient. And I think we fill a niche because this is still a good crowd. You know, if you look at Dig Pink, and we had, what an ace.
That's in.
Greta. We live in an age where, you know, people want to be able to, you know, there's probably people watching this game on their phones while watching something else.
Sure.
I think it's, Greta. She starts doing that ace dance. And
yeah, this is bad territory for Priest River right now.
And this is where Priest, again, we talked about it. Close match or tight set blowout. Tight set blowout. We are back into the blowout phase. Oh, Jordan
Stutzky.
Oh, didn't quite get the jump time.
Oh, that was a carry. I was going to say, yeah, that felt like a carry.
Wildcats set point here. And,
Josh, I only bring that up because it seems like we're always talking about as a school district, like raising the gate and staff can't come for free anymore. And I'm like, you know, if we're impacting that, I'd gladly make a donation of $200 and let the first until staff wears that out, put a tab so staff can come for free. I want my staff here no matter what.
Staff should be getting
and they're expected to provide supervision. So, I mean, I don't know. I just wonder.
Not going quietly here.
No, I didn't expect them to, and they have proven that they are not going to.
They are every bit the contender, and that'll
making them earn it. Let Cats get it done, Josh. 2-1.
Yikes.
I don't think the Wildcat pep band under the direction of Hunter Strobel are taking a break, but we are going to. We'll see you for set number 4 in just a little bit. Enjoy the Wildcat pep band.
Ladies and gentlemen, set number 4 about to kick off, and we have officially
it's late.
We have now hit our longest home match of the season
CIL
for the Wildcats.
after dark.
You know, now we're done with the matinees, and now we are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are Pac-12.
We're into
after
the witching
dark.
hour now.
Yeah, the witching, where wins become losses and losses become wins. If I had to watch 7 hours of commercial-free volleyball, I'd be doing our sponsors a disservice.
There we
but
go.
I would watch 7 hours of volleyball. I do have to shout out and apologize to my boy DK. He's 39. He's not 40.
39, yeah, and
He might be-
and he's a ways away from 40, so I could see where he'd get his feathers ruffled a little
He
bit
might
there.
be. He must be a younger kid for his class then, much like I am, because I just turned 36. But I refuse to apologize for calling him an old soul because
No, that's a compliment.
that's
that's
he
facts.
is a Kellogg High School old soul, I guess would be
Yeah.
the proper term.
Josh, you cannot put a song on the radio that he cannot identify.
No,
Within
he's,
seconds.
he's a
He's a freak of nature in that way.
He is a unique cat in that regard. That's going to be blocked out of bounds. I would not want to try to block
No,
Greta.
me neither.
It just doesn't seem like it would
I would
be
not want to
fun.
return a serve from Greta. I would
No.
not want to block a hit from Greta.
Playing against Greta doesn't seem
I'm just
even
glad
like
she's on our team.
remotely enjoyable. And I'm really kind of I'm looking forward to watching Greta versus McKinley, Burgess, Duquette for the next couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, more often than not, we don't get as many of those oh man, this person.
Yeah, those instant classic
those battles where
yeah.
it's like, oh, good tap over the net there.
Who was it in
There's
Bonners?
Stetson.
They had a bunch of family point guard guy, and he kind of turned out to be a forward.
Well, I mean, we were talking the Blackmores, the Pluids.
Blackmore's, and Blackmore as a freshman, he was one of those that sort of physically developed really, ahead of everybody. So I remember thinking this guy is going to be a problem, and he always was.
He always was.
Yeah, but everyone caught up to him, and he was still good, and it was good battles.
Well, you had Coach Williams' kids there too.
Yeah,
and,
but I remember that name. I remember this kid is something, man.
The Blackmores, the Pluids, the Rices, the Barronses. They're just
there's some Bonners
it's a
Ferry
family
names right there
affair
for sure.
up in Bonners Ferry.
Yeah.
And Priest River, I'd say Kellogg has kind of moved into some of that legacy realm too. I mean, just talking Regina's, I don't know how that wasn't a double hit right there. That's certainly awkward. Ooh, what a hit! Was that Jada Storo? Oh, goodness gracious.
I am still
That was a
impressed
duck and cover.
by Priest River standing in on some of these hits and getting them. I mean, those are just anything they don't get back, Josh, they're miss hits.
Yeah.
They're not because they weren't right where they were supposed to be and fielded it correctly. It's impressive. I am just impressed by Priest River.
I'm
tonight.
actually kind of blown away, honestly, that we're this this late into the night. I'm thankful right now for DVR because I expected to be home in time to start Dancing with the Stars, but I'm going to have to.
Dancing with the Stars, Josh. Wow.
Yeah, it's
not the Yankees and the Blue Jays.
No, it's Dancing with the Stars is how I maintain an active coaching career because by spending 2 hours with my wife a week watching Dancing with the Stars,
Gotcha.
she doesn't divorce me
Okay.
for being an absentee husband between the months of November
She's
and
a
March.
she's a basketball coaching widow.
Yes.
At times.
And that's a tough
It
time
is.
period to basically be alone. The
Yeah.
holidays, it's dark, it's snowy.
Yeah.
Anywhere she goes during the winter, she goes alone.
Hey, do you want to go shopping this Saturday? Oh, sorry, we're going to Deer Park.
Yeah, we have
we're
a
playing
quad.
in a 3 p.m. quad.
I don't know what you're talking about Saturday. You're on the road to Orofino for a quad. You're crazy. You're going to spend the week after Christmas in a hotel in Lewiston.
Yeah, there you go. That's very true. My wife is a golf coach widow, and it's not nearly as bad as basketball. Longer season, tougher time of the year. It's dark. It's snowy. Yeah, for sure. So, I
Dancing
hear
with the
you.
Stars, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I endorse that.
Wow. Let's grab that replay. Check this out. Watch the wicked back dump with a little English on it that I think gets put into play really well. but the way that it goes over the net.
Ooh, it was, like a reverse.
I think she hit it flush, but it was spinning. Oh, good hustle by Danny there. That one looks like she may need a chiropractor.
Yeah, if you're Kellogg, I agree though, Josh, on that dump there. It was like a reverse screwball, kind of like a split changer, but awkward backwards.
And the hit from Burgess Duquette there came flush off her hand, but the spin on the ball carried it right out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, Callie Clark with a little do-si-do.
Clark getting active here.
There's Bella Shilriff.
Wildcats look a little more prepared, a little more aware of where these hits are going to go from Priest River.
The adjustment to put Bella Shilriff confidently in the lineup right now is really kind of aces if you're Coach Regina. Like, those in-game adjustments, it'd probably be really easy to go, you know what, I'm going to stick with Philp and Danny, and we're going to ride out with our studs. She was like, you know what, I have another girl who can play back row. She's our backup libero. Let's see what happens if we just put her out there. And Bella has been wonderful.
Yeah, she has.
You know.
Where are we at, Josh? This could go 5. I mean, it's looking pretty close here. Wildcats up 2-1. Now they're up 7-4 in the 4th. Where are we at player of the game? I'm still with Greta.
I think it's still the co.
Greta slash
Jordan.
I almost said Tori. Mom, Tori. Greta and
Jordan have been fantastic. I think there's a case to be made for, really all of them. Winning a league championship is no easy feat, and doing it only losing so far one set is incredible. Ooh, Callie Clark's hit sails long.
I like that hit.
Tip.
Yeah, I do like that hit. We get a tip on it or no?
It looked like I thought I saw Tammy call for one.
Yeah,
but
replay a little soon. Let's see if we can get it here again.
Here's Stanger on the serve for the Spartans, libero. Kind of lollipops
kind
that
of a
one up in the
freebie
air,
here for Kellogg.
Oh, and Ella will.
Wildcats kind of stunned
chip.
by that serve.
That hit the antenna, and Ella with the aptly named chip over the net, which we've always called it the chip. We've always been right about the chip.
Love it.
At the end of the day, some things are just undeniable, and the chip was an easy one to figure out.
I'm kind of glad we took over the net crawler, though, too.
Yeah, the net crawler is.
Oh, you know what? That's better. Wildcats Live calls us a crawler. Let's call it that.
Yeah, let's embrace it. Oh, what a blow. Oh. And Aaliyah Philp tried everything in her power to get out of the way, and the ball just hung on her shoulder.
8-6. So this one is still in doubt. I mean, it's
comfortably tight.
It's right in there. Yep.
It's uncomfortably tight, and you have this is Tony Marinello, who is another name.
Yeah.
A name that we've said quite a bit from Priest over the years. She puts one into the net, and has to be avoided if you're Coach Ward. Like, you don't win matches against Kellogg by giving them. Yeah, you can't. We used to talk about all the time when Kellogg would have those epic IML matches against Timberlake, that the worst thing in the world. Oh, what a block.
That was a
Holy
nice block.
smokes.
Is that Burgess Duquette?
Yeah. Right onto the line.
Just wanted to say that name.
It's a good one. It's a good one. But we would have these matches against Timberlake, and it would just feel like every time we would start to pull away, we'd serve one into the net.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we got to stop giving these girls life.
Total momentum killer.
Good hit there by Philp. And I think we're
Cats are getting a little lazy on this side. Like, they don't think it's coming back, and it does. Just like that. Priest River back in this, Josh. I've seen this a couple times tonight. This is the first time all season I've seen these girls sort of relaxed, and the ball comes back, and they're like, oh, crap, we got to get back into this.
Feels a little
feel like they need to be a little more proactive on the returns on these. These Priest River girls, they're bringing it.
We don't like the L word, but lackadaisical, lazy.
Just a little passive.
Passive. There you go. That's the nice way of saying it.
And it comes from, it's human nature. It's not like they're doing it just because they're cocky. No. Or sure of themselves. It's because they're used to just teams not returning these all season long, and all of a sudden Priest River's not giving them anything, and they have to be on the offensive until the whistle.
Right.
Play to the whistle.
Yeah. And I think there is something to be said. I don't you don't want to say cocky. I believe they are sure of themselves.
Sure.
I believe they
Agreed.
are undeniable, and
which is a good thing.
And I would agree with it because they have that. Because they can do that at almost any given time. It is the great cheat code of our time. But
you also can't get passive. You have to be on alert.
Yeah,
and that's why I think this is good tonight. Yeah. This is good for them. This is a wake-up call. Priest River is the real deal. They really are.
And I don't know what the league setup is. Oh, my.
Yeesh.
I don't know what the league setup is, but I would love to see both these teams represented at a state tournament. I'm sure it's probably another district champ.
Like a
play-in.
Yeah.
I believe both these teams are good enough.
Yeah, when's the last time the CIL got too full? Like, I don't think that's happened.
We will in basketball this year.
Really?
Yeah.
So it must be every 4 or so years then?
Sort of. Well, all districts are doing 2.
Okay.
Because we only.
The expanded playoff.
We're the hybrid.
Sort of,
yeah. So it's a kind of a unique situation here. Wildcats up 3 right now. Oh, that just feels like broken fingers.
And look, you got to be ready. It's coming back. And it might come back here. You've got to. They look like they're ready now. They don't look like they're just sort of not that they were celebrating. Just felt like they were kind of. That's not coming back. Oh, now it's 12-10.
Danny doesn't look like she's moving as peppy as she was, and I'm wondering if she did anything twisted.
Twisted herself a little bit on that save.
It looked
possible.
Looked uncomfortable.
They make it look easy, Josh, but it's got to take a toll on your body.
I was kind of thinking that too. Like at the end of the day, the way Danny flipped that switch a few weeks ago in that just dominant performance, it almost, when anything looks like there's some sort of opposition, we start to go, oh, is there something wrong? Like, oh no, maybe they're just like tired for a minute.
Coach Danny Kenyon wants to know when we're going to get a net cam. So I guess I have to invest in some kind of like pylon cam, but put it right there in front of the judge.
I wonder if that would be allowed.
It's technologically doable, but I don't know if it's legal. We can ask.
I wonder if the better mount would be like
along the line, like where that Pixelot is, but below it, and just zoom it in so you can just get a shot of the net.
We could always just, drill into the asbestos and get a robot arm, crane that sucker down.
It's all doable.
Ooh, what a block. That's out, though.
Ooh.
What a block. Goes out.
14-11, Josh. This one's still right in anyone's game right now.
East River, just stubborn.
Spartans came to play.
What a serve. That was like a Aaron Rodgers just sailing one. Oh, wow. And
I was going to go more to like a cutter, like a pitch, because it kind of went like this and just kind of dove. It was kind of like a two-seamer.
She just was like, we've gotten so accustomed to these jump serves where it's just like laser beams. She put some air under it, and it was pinned, dropped right back into that back corner.
That one there had a little retrograde on it. 15-11 now. Wildcats need to put a little run here. Get these Spartans.
We're getting a net call, I believe, on
Priest River.
And Coach Ward.
Coach Ward is, talk about of coaches, she's the human spark plug.
She paces like a caged animal.
That is some energy down there.
It is something. And she celebrates like Bella Shilriff just out of position there. Danny getting a breather.
I feel like that would motivate me as a player. I'm like, what is Coach Ward? How is she going to celebrate? And what is she going to say when I get this point? Because she's into it.
Yeah.
100%.
She strikes me as a coach who dresses down every practice.
Yeah.
She is.
Crawler.
Crawler pancake.
Recovered from a crawler. That's rare.
Oh.
That's cruel. Tipped. Yeah. It was
great
like.
Hit.
It's almost too much to ask
and
for.
I think Jordan realized that the way that she was positioned, she wasn't going to get to it. So, you only have so many of those dives in your body before you have that last. Before you have the one that ends up being the last one.
This is, like you're not banging bodies against the opponent like football or basketball, but, man, you are sacrificing your body over and over and over.
I would rather
take a charge.
Play a person than the floor.
Yeah, the floor is consistent.
So,
That's got it.
No.
They did get it over.
Freaking way.
That's pretty incredible right there. That looked dead to rights there for Kellogg, and they turned it into a point. There's no way I can count. I got to increase the buffer on the replay here, but that was impressive right there for the Cats.
Oh, we're going to get a timeout. Greta Engel was dead to rights beat by that ball.
Yeah, she was.
She just put about 10 feet of sprint in there and threw a hand up. And then I want to say it was Ella Regina who was right there to send it back over. But that's how bad Kellogg wants to win. It's remove all doubt. We are the best team. I mean, we're in a spot right now where we've played 7 league matches, 6 league matches.
6.
This is number 7. So we are 20-1 in Central Idaho League sets right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a crazy statistic.
That's incredible. But at the same time, it still comes down to, that's what fascinates me about volleyball. Even with that impressive of a statistic, this is still a 4-point game away from being anyone's match for the 5th.
Oh, I don't love the 5th set.
I think I just made Josh slightly nervous again. Maybe
5th?
Not totally, but that's filthy.
We've got Ella.
Aye.
You know, Ella has been pushing people since Danny trucked her into a multiverse.
Good recovery after that celebration, really. I mean, after that clothesline, way to come back after that. 18-13.
And Greta serving the nightmare.
Gosh,
She's got like a bit of a Grim Reaper.
I feel bad calling it a serve.
No.
I feel like it's
more
it's more of an assault. Like she's not serving anything.
She's not giving you anything.
No.
You're taking it.
No, this is brute force right here. 19-13. Wildcats smell blood right now.
Dang.
That was a close one.
You know what was incredible about that? She hit that ball and knew, roll out of the way, and it's still a 5-point game.
5-point game. Getting into danger territory for Priest River and trading points, but if they can get a couple here, then that's gone. Wildcats need to make a statement here and put them on the ropes.
If there was one thing that I would say, good hustle by
Great
the
job.
Spartans.
Yep, great job, Priest River.
The Spartans, the difference in this match for between what we've seen and what's worked for the Wildcats, Kellogg is, holy cow.
That was impressive. Wildcats really adjusted there, getting that ball back.
And everyone was out of position.
Priest River hanging tough right here.
Jordan Stutzky's not going to get nearly enough credit for what she did there on that fall-away punch. Like I said, she is a generous 5'1", 5'2", and she did a fall-away punch back into play to keep that alive. But the Wildcats,
Priest River, guess what? Timeout time.
Burgess Duquette. Good timeout from Coach Regina, up 3 here.
Yeah. I mean,
the Wildcats' ability to serve the ball is really the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Because
they're pretty equally matched on the floor.
Priest River is more than happy to return serves.
Yep.
And they're even more happy to stand in the gap and take just the repeated bludgeonings from Greta.
Yeah, they are.
But their serving is a little, they've put some in the net. Mm-hmm. They've airballed a couple.
And they haven't really had any runs.
Yeah.
They haven't had any service runs where it's been 4, 5, 6 points.
I mean, they had the one early in the second set where they went from, it was like 3-4, and then suddenly it was 8-3. And then it was, they traded 2 and 3 points, 2 and 3 points, 2 and 3 points. And then when they are getting it over the net, the serves aren't putting the Wildcats necessarily in any bad spots, which, you have to consider the difficulty when you're in a Kellogg practice and you are fielding serves from your teammates who are sending missiles at you, the second someone puts some air under it, like, this is not a serve that they probably normally see in practice.
And there we're talking serves, Josh, and taking advantage of serves, and Priest River gives a point there. So,
and that's really the difference. And, you know, now you have Aaliyah Philp coming in for Bella Shilriff, who, you know, has been, I feel, masterful on the back row today in her relief efforts. But, you know, the Wildcats are one substitution away from basically going back to their starting lineup, and there's got to be nothing that Coach Ward wants to see less than the Wildcats going with their best 6.
Multiple blocks there, Josh. Philp and Regina.
You mean by our 6-footer, Ella Regina?
Yeah.
Our 6-foot giant monster killer, Ella Regina?
Yeah, not.
No, Ella Regina, who has springs for legs and probably a 6-foot wingspan.
Yep.
Her and her sister are insane volleyball athletes. Like, they're made in a lab.
Wildcats back in control here.
Ooh, that one, Ella not quite in her step. A rare timing between those two. Not that time, though. Oh,
just
boy.
too much. I mean, it's there. That Priest River's there. That effort is there. It's just too much. And over and over and over. It's like Marshawn Lynch saying, you can tackle me, but I'm going to come back at you over and over and over and over and over. And that's what Kellogg does. They just keep hitting at you.
Tired of it. Eventually you're going to go,
yes.
I don't have another dive in me. I don't have another, pancake ready to uncork. I can only handle so much gym floor burn on the different parts.
By the way, I'm glad this one is at home.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got one early on in the season, and now when the ratchets tighten down, you're at home. It's you're comfortable here. You got to spend the day here at school. You didn't sit on a bus. This is a great time to be at home, Josh.
And realistically, outside of a trip to St. Mary's this week, the Wildcats don't have to go anywhere until a potential trip to the state tournament.
Yeah. Take care of this tonight, and you're at home through districts. And I don't anticipate them letting up whatsoever on the road at St. Mary's, but you're right. You have just ensured yourself that you will be playing here for a right to the trip to state.
And this team just has a bit of a different edge.
Be nice to run this out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and we've got one of the right people to be serving the ball for it. But
Duquette, she's aggressive.
She's trying to make plays right now, and I respect it. But, man, the Wildcats are going to walk away from this one, knock on wood that we're in the driver's seat. They're going to walk away from this one and go, oof, that was a battle.
Yeah.
Oof.
And right now, this is where it just kind of does start to set in on you. Like, man, after all we've done, we're still fighting for our lives here in the fourth set. Credit to Priest River, though.
Oh, and Greta tried to make a play, but that got tipped. Yeah.
Yep, good hustle. Can't falter on that one.
Greta, at the end of the day, is a playmaker, and I respect the effort trying to get one.
Good players are going to make plays. And they're going to, she's not going to sit that one out. So.
No. Wildcats up by 6. Priest River, that one kind of dropped. A little delayed lead balloon. Good hit there by Ella.
Yep.
So dangerous on that right side.
Burgess Duquette on the outside.
Talking about it.
Just relentlessly telling the Wildcats, not so fast.
Yeah, this isn't over until I'm done swinging.
Just Lee Corso'd the Wildcats.
Not so fast.
So fast. 23-18.
Stutzky. That one played funny off the wrist.
Wildcats in trouble off the fan.
Andrews Gymnasium.
Ever heard of it?
A little bit of time to reset their feet there. Oh, yes. My favorite tandem.
With the
Callie Clark, little tap to the left.
And this is gonna have to earn it. And they did.
That wasn't even. It didn't matter if that was blocked. I think we were gonna get a carry there if that had gone over the net. And Danny Hendrickson on the floor now. So
game set.
Bad news for the Spartans. We are at full strength right now.
We got the soccer chant going in the Kellogg
Good hustle there.
body.
And I think I'm, if this is it, I think I'm good with the co-players.
Okay.
I think it's Greta and I think it's Jordan.
I'm with you on that.
I just don't believe that the Wildcats would have had the success they did tonight without her work in the back, and that'll do it right there. Wildcats win 25-18 in what an incredible match, and Wildcat girls getting a little dance on. What a match.
I love it.
And I'm glad that we got it. Whew. I was nervous.
I know you were, Josh, and I mean,
I was sweating that one. Absolutely a joy to watch these girls play and clinch the league championship. So your 2025 Central Idaho League Volleyball champions, the Kellogg Wildcats, they have just secured at least 3 more home games. Well, 2 more home games. 2 additional home games.
Alma mater.
We're alma mater.
Love it.
So shout out our players of the game. Greta Engel, Jordan Stutzky.
Yeah.
We got the alma mater. Girls are on the road Thursday.
We got to get this to Tammy Adkins.
Well, we're going to close out real quick.
Yes.
Wildcats football team at home on Friday against Anaconda, the Copperheads. We're going to have that one for you live. So if you can't make it to Teeters, check us out. Wildcat girls on the road Thursday in St. Mary's, and then at home again Saturday taking on Timberlake on senior night. So for Simon Miller, Gemma Miller on the camera with the great shots, I'm Josh McDonald. Thank you so much for watching Wildcats Live. Have a great night.